A lot of my production turning years ago was done with this tool. Well, this is the half-inch, the old 30mm continental spindle gouge. You can see it's been made of a forged bar, so the bar has been rolled up the sides like a spindle roughing gouge. It's a very, very versatile tool because when you grind it, what happens is you end up with a bevel that's the same depth all the way around. The problem with this tool is it's very weak. It has a weak tang at this point here, so if you're working a long way off the tool rest, you can have problems. This is a standard half-inch spindle gouge. You can see this one is made of a very, very strong bar. It's a great tool, but when you sharpen it, you end up with a tapered off angle, especially when you're putting a long grind or a Celtic grind on the end of the tool. So what would be great was if we could combine the strength of this spindle gouge with the grind of this one, and this is where my tool was born. This is the half-inch Thorne signature gouge. You can see it's made of a round bar like the standard half-inch spindle gouge, but when I grind it with the fingernail profile, and you can see now that this has got the grind like the continental gouge. So what we've done, we've combined the usefulness of the grind with the continental gouge with the strength of the half-inch standard spindle gouge. The half-inch spindle gouge can be used in many situations. The first one I'm going to show you is how I cut a code with it. The short bevel on the tool makes it absolutely ideal to keep it rubbing all the way through the cut. You can see that I can make this cut without using too much rise and fall on the tool handle. And the finish it leaves little or no sanding. The other thing that this tool will do quite easily, it will cut a bead or a convex surface. So I'm going to show you now how I would roll over the top of this piece. You can see how the short bevel makes it very easy to control all the way through the cut. Now the next cut I'm going to show you is where the real benefit of this tool comes in, because what's now available to us is a strong tool. So what we can do, we can actually back cut or pull cut out end grain